So hey, I'm going to do a practice run, but I'm going to pour some paint on a lizard, do a pouring technique on there. Should be interesting, never done it before, but I can. My brother gave it to me, and I decided I wanted it really colorful, and I was like, why can't I just do pouring paint on it and just see what happens? You know, what the heck? So I don't think there's any real right way to do this. I mixed my paint with Elmer's glue, so did like a 50-50 thing to get the consistency. It's cheaper that way. I went to Walmart to get the paints and stuff. They do have pouring paint there, medium, which is probably best if you don't know how to get the consistency. But really, there isn't any right way. But I wanted to fool around with some colors just to see an idea of what I really wanted on this lizard. And the cool part is if you don't like it, you can paint right over it. That's the beauty of painting. I love it, because I do I hate some of them. And I'm like, well, I'll let it dry and do it all over again. Why not? So anyway, I made it a little thick on this one. So I did a second one, but you'll see that one at the end. So I made it a little bit so it wasn't so thick. But I'm using, on this one, a gold, green, red, and black. And I think it came out pretty good. So I don't have all the fancy, dancy stuff. I use a trash bag, to catch the paint. I use these little cups. They're $1.99, to have it level. And then I actually mix my paints in there, that and plastic spoons. I mean, the whole shemode doesn't cost much to do. These little are 8x10, I think, little boards, that you can get there at Walmart. They're fairly cheap, I think. I got 6 for like $3 or something. So, and I think these colors are coming out, I do fill in with my fingers a little bit. And sometimes I just add paint, just like I'm figured, I might want some red there or some more black or whatever. And I use a shish kebab stick. Like I said, nothing fancy. I don't go out and buy, some of these videos I've seen, they have all this fancy and they'll tell you, oh, don't do this or don't do that. But, I really don't think there's any right or wrong way. Just kind of fool around with it and see what you like. And like I said, if you don't like it, then you just paint over it. So that one came out pretty good, I thought. So here's the lizard. Let's douse him. It's time. So I decided just to kind of mix around. I'm going to actually, on something like this, it's a little different. So I was kind of playing with it just to get it over. So I'm just going to kind of start in the middle and head up and go down, and then go in there. And I'm just going to kind of fill it in with my fingers and that kind of thing and get the paint to move a little bit. And like, as you see, I'm just adding paint just for the colors and get the design I want. So I think it's going to come out pretty cool. And I prepped the metal, by the way, prior to doing this. So it does have some stuff on there so that the paint will stick to the metal. I mean, paint is paint. Acrylic sticks to most anything anyway. Cement, whatever. You can paint your whole patio. I've done it. It's cool. So anyway, I'm just kind of wiggling it around, just trying to get it to cover. And it comes out pretty good, I think. I added blue and red, and then on there I have a little blue, and then I think I'm going to add red, yeah. So, and then just kind of go, you can go like diagonal or crossways or whatever. I was thinking of stripes a little bit there. And see the tail, I'm just going to move the black all the way around, and the same with the next 2 colors. So, and that's blue and gold again. A little more black. So I was debating whether I wanted to make it more of a white lizard, Yeah, as you can tell, I'm a desert rat. So as desert rats, we got lizards. And I have a few of them on my porch. Not real ones. Well, I have those too, but not in the winter. You know, you can get some pretty cool ones. I had this favorite store, and they closed down, but it was a pottery store, and they made these plaster of Paris, lizards, and they were really colorful. So I have those hanging on my porch. They're really cool. So the legs were a challenge, just because, it's just the way the hands were, they were really flat. So you ended up getting like everything going down into the feet. So, and I noticed that, so I'm just kind of going in and spreading it around a little bit. So just kind of getting a colorful desire, look. I mean, for some people it might be too bright, you might want to use just one or two colors, or heck, you might want to just spray paint it. But this was fun, Spray painting is boring. You hang it, you spray paint it, hope it doesn't run, and it's all good. Gotta have some fun. So I do a lot of things like just fill in with my fingers. I know that might be a no-no, I don't know, but it works. Yeah, because sometimes when you're moving it, there'll be like a bump on it, and then the paint doesn't want to go over it, so it goes around it. So I just take my finger and then kind of smooth it over it. And I just love using these sticks because you can get it to do like lines and move it around the paint. Not the lizard. So, and it turns out pretty good, It's really colorful. I love the design. And there it is. And then there's my first practice. I think it turned out really good. And that's the second one. I just did white instead. And there she is.